These Sudan group have adapted so incredibly well, especially considering everything that they've been through. They love each other, they're coming along just like a little pride of lions, and they are just playful and enjoying life.
Early last year, 11 lions arrived at LIONSROCK Big Cat Sanctuary in South Africa. But their journey began in the heart of conflict, in Sudan's capital of Khartoum. As war erupted in Sudan, a group of lions found themselves trapped in the crossfire. Their enclosures were damaged and their caretakers were forced to flee. What followed was an extraordinary rescue operation. Teams would need to navigate dangerous routes to save these animals. The journey ahead would be far from simple.
What we see till now, animals are really in very, very, very bad condition. Really a very critical situation.
The rescue operation faced unprecedented challenges. The team navigated through more than 50 checkpoints, battled curfews and blackouts, all while ensuring the safety and comfort of their precious cargo. Each step of the journey required careful planning and patience.
You show up and there's 11 lions coming off the airplane in these crates. They're roaring, they're growling, they're scared, they don't know what's going on, and it's really hectic.
After their long journey, the lions finally arrived at LIONSROCK Big Cat Sanctuary. They were brought to the sanctuary's special care unit, a section of interconnected enclosures where animals can be monitored and grouped based on their needs. Here, at last, they would find the expert care and peace they desperately needed.
When they first arrived, they had a lot of wounds on them. They were quite skinny. There were some signs of neglect. Well, actually, quite a lot of signs of neglect.
The rehabilitation began immediately. The sanctuary team created a comprehensive rehabilitation plan, combining medical care, proper nutrition, and behavioral support.
They were highly malnourished coming to us. They came from horrible conditions, so they were suffering from health issues.
And through the whole of the year, we've adjusted their diet, we've adjusted their supplements.
A lot of them had splayed legs that were turned out and all kinds of physiological things that they suffered due to the malnourishment, the hard surfaces that they were laying on. And so we have luckily been able to correct a lot of that the physical issues that they had. And that's really wonderful. So we see now their legs are straightening out, their movements are becoming more normal, and also a big deal for them was behavior.
They have almost made a full transformation on a physical point.
But physical healing was just the beginning. The team knew that these lions needed more than just medical care. They needed to learn how to be lions again.
So give them different textures, different types of items to stimulate their curiosity. We give them all sort of different scents. If you can imagine everything from a coconut with hairs they can tear off to large enrichments that our volunteers create for them. We hang things from the trees to encourage them to stretch and jump. We try to get them moving and stretching and using their bodies in as many ways as they would in the wild as we can possibly.
The most rewarding moment that I've seen with these guys is the fact that they actually showing signs of normal behavior like lions would in the wild. So as you can see behind me, they are playing, they are lying together. They don't have that constant fear or need of being vigilant.
Among the most dramatic changes is that of Moody, one of the older lions.
When he came, his face was scarred. He's 3.5 years old, hadn't even barely started growing a mane, really malnourished. And as far as we know, he hasn't been with another animal in a really long time.
Looking ahead, the sanctuary has ambitious plans for these survivors.
So our long-term goals for these guys is to get them in as natural of a habitat as possible. We are hoping to build them an enclosure that is going to have multiple types of habitat within the enclosure so that they can pick and choose where they want to be, and they have different experiences within their enclosure.
You can see that they've completely relaxed. They could be lions. They don't need to always be on guard. The way they play, the way they interact with each other, it's just absolutely amazing to see how they've grown.
These lions have come a long way from the conflict zone in Sudan. Here, at Lions Rock, they're finding joy again. One day at a time.